Everyone. Let's talk about how to speak in English. Let's talk about let's make a scenario that you have an interview tomorrow in an EMNC and you don't know the person who will take your interview will ask the question in English and you don't know the English. What happened with you? Suppose that you have to go like for your meeting and all that and you don't know English, so you will feel like a little bit less confident. So before that, I would like to tell you that you should prepare well. Like if you have the interview tomorrow, so you should prepare well even if you don't know the English. So what you just do, you have to think in English. How you can think in English? But before starting a video, please do subscribe the channel and share and like the video. Thinking English is very easy, but you have to be a friend with English. You have to make a friendship with English. How you can be the friendship with English? You have to read English, you have to listen English news channels and all that, so that your ears will be familiar to listen English. And first I would like to say that you have to read English. Second, listen the English, and now talk to speak in English. Try to talk to speak in English. Don't be afraid that you will be get ashamed and all that. So just don't worry, just try to speak in English. Make an effort, make a first step. You will become a good speaker one day, but not until and unless if you do not try to speak English, you cannot be speaking English one day. So you have to try day by day if you really want to speak in English. So let's make a scenario that you have an interview tomorrow and you don't know the English. So what happened? You will be get failed in interview. When I gave my first interview in HCL, what happened with me? They asked the question in English and I don't know the English. The same thing was with me, but and then I just do some things to make my English better. I take the lessons also. I take the starting reading also. Today, even today, I think it's just 10 years. I have started an English news channel. Last 10 years, I am regularly buying a newspaper. I order the newspaper. I get the newspaper every day, and I read the editorial page every day so that I can improve myself and I can brush up my skills. Because if you like, if I'm making a video, I'm delivering you a lessons of every day that how to speak in English, and if I don't do like if I take a gap of 1 week or 10 days, so my video will it will impact on my videos, and if I post the videos regularly, so it will improve day by day. So the same thing will be happen with the skills. So this is also skills. What I am giving you, I am giving you a lecture and recording my video. This is also a skill. And same, if you are speaking English, so it is also a skill. If you will speak every day, if you do not find anyone to speak in English, so just try to call your friends and all that, those who can understand English, and talk to them in English so that you can speak in English. And even if you do not find any friends or nobody is ready to listen you, so just take a newspaper and read in front of the mirror, so your reading skills improve and you will be able to see your lips, and you should be aware that how to pronounce a word. If you find any word difficult while reading, so just highlight those words with the highlight and just find out the correct pronunciation of that word in a Google, and what is the meaning of that word. So you should know the meaning of that word and you should know the correct pronunciation of the word. And first thing I would like to tell you that reading is a must do activity if you really want to be a good speaker. Second, listen. If you find any word while listening, so just write down that word and find out the meaning. Same you have to do. And now the speaking, try to speak with the people and be confident. But when you can speak with the people, if you will try day by day, you have to speak every day, you have to read every day, you have to listen every day. Only then you can be a good speaker one day. And if you will become a good speaker one day, so you will feel confident you can go everywhere. Like again, if you talk about again a scenario, what happened, I have seen so many times in a airport, when the person asks that please show your passport, the people puzzles because they don't know the English. And when they ask about the boarding pass and all that, because when you visit airport to for going anywhere, like for international flight or the an Indian flight, so they ask you mostly question in English. And like the same happened when you apply for a visa for the US. When you apply, so what they ask you that why you want to go US. They also want to check your communication skills. That do you know the English? Can you, if you will go there, so you will be able to speak in English with the people, those who are the natives of the America, that you can be you will not face any kind of problem, any difficulty. So that's why they ask you so many questions while for the visa interview, because they want to know that you will be comfortable in the country, in the foreign country, that you can survive over there. How many duration you are going to stay there, it doesn't matter, but it matters that you can communicate with the people. When the people go in like non English communication country, like the Japan, like I would look to the France, Germany, and any other like the Czech Republic, so they are not like the, they have their own language. But what happened over there, because English is a global language, so people understand, most of the people understand. If you'll go anywhere in the world, so you will find most of the people able to understand English because it's a global language. So that's why we should know that, like the swimming, that once they said that swimming should be must. So if we talk about the language, so language is also, everyone knows that how to speak in English, how to understand English, and how to communicate in English. So this is also a skill. You should learn that skills, and you should practice that skill so that you can be a good speaker one day. I hope you will like the video for today. Thank you very much for today.